Today we're taking a couple pieces of wood and we're turning it into fine dining furniture for dogs. So let's see if this dog bowl stand thing will sell or if it's just the fanciest thing my dog will ignore. Okay, so for the dog bowl stand, I went ahead and I picked up a 1x12 by 4 and a 1x3. This is 6 feet. You're not going to use all of the 1x3, so there'll be a little left over. And our first cut is to get rid of this edge that comes from the store. So let's head over to the miter saw. Now, if you're new here, welcome. And if you've been following along my channel, you'll know that this is actually video number 2 in a farmer's market challenge that I'm doing. I'm building woodworking projects that YouTube creators claim are their best sellers. And I want to find out if those claims actually hold up in the real world. In each video, I'll show you exactly how to build a different project. And once they're all finished, I'm going to take them to my first farmer's market. Then I'll report back on what sold and what didn't, and whether or not all those quote-unquote bestseller videos were right after all. So make sure you're subscribed because you're not going to want to miss the results. Now, if you're into farmers markets and building stuff for craft shows, it's good to have like the automation wherever you can get it. Like this stop block, for instance. If you're creating the same product over and over, it's great to make all the same cuts all at the same time. You don't have to measure each one separately. And if you're interested in how I did my miter station, check the card on the screen now, and it'll link you right to the video. All right, so we got our basic cuts done. We have our top, which is 22 inches. These are the sides. Those are each 12 inches in height. And then these are going to be the aprons. Those are 18.5 inches. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut the holes for the bowls. It's a rhyme. Warning, warning, CNC machine being used, not real woodworking. Seriously, do you consider using a CNC machine woodworking? Let me know in the comments below. I got you covered. If you don't have a CNC machine, just get the dimensions of your bowl. Remember, there's a lip. Drill a starter hole, and then you're going to need a jigsaw. And again, I know I use the CNC, but I have it. I worked hard for it, so I want to use it. And especially when you're batching things out for a farmer's market like this, it's a great tool to have. I can have that working while I'm working on something else. Big time saver. If you choose to do a design like I did, I mean, you could easily just paint something on here. That would be probably the easiest way. Or go on the internet, find yourself a picture, print it out, grab a glue stick, put it on here. You could trace it. A pencil will leave an indent. You could peel it off or leave it on. Do your starter hole like I showed you, and then grab your jigsaw and go to town. All right, next step, give everything a nice sanding now. It's a lot easier to do it now than after you put it together. All right, so I got everything sanded down, no rough edges. I'm just gonna show you real quick how I'm gonna assemble this. I'm gonna be assembling this upside down. So that's the top. Here are the legs and the aprons. This is going to be, the legs are going to be set in about 1 inch from the ends here. So something like that. And I'm also leaving about a 1/4 inch reveal here, just the style thing. I think it looks better that way. Now I'm going to be assembling everything with wood glue and brad nails. Now before I do that, the bottom section, the legs and the 2 aprons, I'm actually going to be painting. This one's going to be for our kitchen, so we have like a red kind of theme. The legs and the aprons I'm painting red, and then the top will be stained. What I'm going to do is I'm going to assemble the legs and the aprons together first, and then I'll take that off and paint it, and I'll have just the top left to stain. So let's get started on that.
remember, leg coats are your friend.
All right, everything's dry. All right, we're gonna add some glue to the top here. One thing I do want to mention, whether you're staining or painting the top, put on plenty of coats of a polyurethane or a clear, because as the dog eats, it's gonna put water and food on there. You want to be able to clean all that up. And this is a Craig ruler, and it's great because you can set any depth you want. This thing is awesome. I know a lot of YouTubers like recommend all kinds of stuff, but I've bought a lot of that stuff, and a lot of it's you don't need. This I definitely recommend. So I'm just setting this to 1 inch, and when I place this down, now I can use this to do my spacing, and we're good there. I'm gonna flip this bad boy around like so. I am gonna double check the spacing real quick, but it shouldn't have moved. Yep, we're good. Add some clamps. Just using the paper to help it from marring the top at all. All right, I'm gonna let this dry for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm gonna let the glue where it's seeped out just firm up a little bit and then scrape it off. It just makes it a lot easier than when it's real wet. Well, what do you think? Will this one sell? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. And be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because you're going to want to see plenty more projects before it's market day. I'll see you in the next episode. Give him a kiss, Bailey.